emerged from a point of infinite density and zero volume. A singularity, nothingness. Isn't that crazy? And somehow, here we are, panicking about college applications, exam scores, and what we're going to do with our lives. We live in a world obsessed with proof. Proof of our potential, proof of our worth, proof that we are going somewhere successful. And if you don't have these things yet, if you're still figuring it out, it's easy to feel like you're already behind. But here's a perspective I wish to offer. It's okay to start from nothing. Because that nothing, that space of confusion, doubt, and discomfort is exactly where real growth begins. There's a Latin phrase, creatio ex nihilo. It means creation out of nothing. And it means more to me than just a cool philosophical idea. It reflects exactly how my story began. You see, for a long time, I was the quiet one, the background character. I had thoughts, opinions, and ideas that I wished to share, but I rarely spoke up. Not because I didn't care, but because I didn't think they mattered. When I did share something, it often went unnoticed, passed over, dismissed even. And slowly, I started believing the silence. I believed I had nothing valuable to say. So, I stopped trying. But at some point, something shifted, thankfully. It wasn't a loud moment. There was no applause, no big aha. It was a quiet frustration within myself. I remember thinking to myself, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to keep fading into the background. I want to be listened to. I want to be heard. It's not because I want to be the loudest person in the room, but because I want to be present. And that was the start of everything for me. I started small, asking one question in class, volunteering one opinion in a group. And at first, nothing special happened. But something internal did. Every time I spoke, I was reclaiming a part of myself. I was building a voice, brick by brick, a confidence, something that never existed before. Because when we have nothing, we are not weighed down by what is. We become obsessed with what could be. And here's what helped me understand that I wasn't broken or incapable. I was just rewiring. There's a concept in neuroscience called neuroplasticity. It means your brain can actually change and rewire itself based on what you do repeatedly. Every time I spoke up, no matter how small it was, I was carving new neural pathways. I wasn't faking confidence, I was literally building it. And one of the most powerful forms of ex nihilo in my life was through sports. To be exact, basketball. When I first picked up the ball, I wasn't a star player. In fact, for the first 2 years, I didn't know how to shoot, defend, or dribble properly. But that's what intrigued me. And so, I kept showing up. Day by day, dribble by dribble. Over the course of 5 years, that game became more than just a sport to me. It taught me commitment and discipline. It taught me how to lose and still stand tall. We often think some people are naturally confident, but science says otherwise. Confidence isn't something you are. It's something that you build until your brain catches up and says, oh, this is who we are now. We wait for confidence to arrive before we act. But that's like waiting for muscles to grow before even going to the gym. It's unrealistic. Confidence isn't a prerequisite for action, it's a result of it. Now, here's something that really blew my mind. A concept from innovation theory, the adjacent possible. It means that the future isn't some huge leap away. It's one small step from where you are right now. And when you take the one small step, a whole new set of possibilities arise that you didn't even know existed before. So the first time I spoke confidently, nothing dramatic happened. But suddenly, a new door opened. Maybe someone will listen. Then I took another step and another one. The future I live in now, where I speak, lead, and share ideas, didn't exist back then. I had to build the bridge to it. One tiny action at a time. That's what the adjacent possible teaches us. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to keep moving forward. Growth doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from micro bravery. And moving along with my journey, I found another concept, something that we're all familiar with, Ikigai, your reason for being. It means at the intersection of four things: what you love, what you're good at, what you need, and what the world needs. Ikigai isn't something you wake up and suddenly find. You don't go on a map and say, oh, here it is, my reason for existing. No, you build it from uncertainty, from saying yes, failing, and trying again. Just like how the universe came from nothing, just like how galaxies was once invisible matter floating in space, your purpose doesn't begin with clarity. It begins with a spark, a question, a tiny rebellion against the idea that you are not good enough. Think about it. Instagram initially started as a check-in app called Bourbon. Twitter was supposedly a podcast platform. The point isn't to get it right the first time, but it is to create something from your nothing. One of my favorite facts about the universe is that we're all made of stardust. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, it was all inside a star that exploded billions of years ago somewhere in space. You are literally born from destruction, from the death of something else. So why are we so afraid of starting from nothing? There is no shame in not knowing. There is power in beginning. If you feel lost, confused, invisible, it doesn't mean you're behind. It means you're in the blank space, possessing the ability to create something new. You don't need to have all the answers or a perfect plan. You just need to begin. Start today. Speak one word. Take one step. Follow one curiosity. Brick by brick, trembling word by trembling word, you're building something. Maybe your courage, maybe your confidence, maybe your Ikigai. Because from a universe that came from nothing, so can you. Ex nihilo, from nothing. Thank you.